Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon White. This is Lady Tanuki, your wonderful hostess, and my headphones stopped working for a second, but now they're alright. So, since last time I've recovered from my depression and all, and actually another thing changed. The seasons changed. Now it is summer because I'm recording in June and not May. So if we go out into Route 2, I want to show... Actually, we don't have to go out to Route 2. We can go into this next area off to the west of Not Green City. That's where I want to go next. There's this area I want to check out. And if we go into that area... See, we don't get that lovely flute part that we got for the Route 2 and 3 music. Instead, we get this string thing, or whatever, because it's summer now rather than spring, so I want to make sure I have the right Pokemon first in my party. Currently, I have Lenora first in my party. Now, also, actually, what I did, before I started recording, I did a little bit of off-screen training, so I got everyone on my team to level 14. So that's what I did, and that includes Lenora. I don't know why that includes Lenora, because I don't necessarily want Lenora on my team, but... I gotta put Lassie first in my party, just because she's Lassie, she gets to do whatever the heck she wants. I don't know. Let's see if this person's a trainer. Oh, she isn't. Let's talk to her. Yo, Traveling Trainer, are your Pokemon getting stronger? Here, this might come in handy. Ooh, we got a TM for Rock Smash. Now, I don't know if Rock Smash is actually a valid TM move is a valid field move in this Pokemon game. I know that it was a field move in previous Pokemon games. There were rocks that you can smash. I don't know if it is a usable field move in this game, but I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And yes, Lenora uses normal-type Pokemon. So, Rock Smash is a fighting-type move, so that move will be super effective against your Pokemon. So now, basically what we have to do is train up for the battle with Lenora. Let's actually see who can learn Rock Smash out of anyone in the party. I don't know if anyone here can learn Rock Smash. See if I can find my TMs. So here's the TM for Rock Smash, and who can learn it? Who can learn Rock Smash? Okay, Lassie and Kikucho can learn it, but nobody else. So I'm probably not going to worry about it for now. I might teach it to Kikucho, but I'm not exactly sure about that. But first let's see what this girl has to say. If you go straight, it doesn't take long, but if you go the wrong way, it's a maze. Is Pinwheel Forest a path or a maze for you? Well, not that we can really go into Pinwheel Forest. If we try to go into this part of Pinwheel Forest, then there are these Team Plasma people blocking the way. And they're not really going to say anything important, they're just going to be in the way, which sucks because there are a lot of interesting grass Pokemon that can be found further up in Pinwheel Forest, but we can't access that area because these damn Team Plasma ones are blocking the way. But one other thing I want to show you is this trainer right here. Is she a trainer or is she not? Yeah, she is a trainer. She would just have to talk to her. Are you going deeper into Pinwheel Forest or to the Challenge Rock? Either way, unless you were tough, you'll just be rooted to the spot. So, here's the trainer we have to battle. And this trainer is a new class of trainer. It's a nurse. Who knew a nurse could be a trainer, eh? She's gonna send out a Muna. I guess it's a good thing I put Lassie first in my party, but that's a good thing because Lassie knows Bite. I guess if I really wanted to be fair, I would have put Lenora first in the party. Actually, just because I feel like it, I'm gonna do that. Just because I know Muna doesn't know any attacks that'll do anything to Lenora. So let's switch to Lenora. Try using Psybeam on me now! Okay, Muna is using Imprison, and actually Madama tried to learn that a while back, but Imprison is not really useful. It just prevents the use of moves that the user knows, so it's not really helpful. I don't really like it that much, but I'm just gonna use Thief against Muna. Because I don't think Lenora used Thief yet, at least not in this Let's Play. I used it a lot off-screen. Oh great, it's using Yawn. That's not good. Well, that's not really gonna matter that much anyway. I gotta use Assist and see what that turns into. Tail Whip. Okay, I guess that's not bad. That means when we use Thief the next time, then... Yeah, Leverna's asleep, but Muna can't really do anything to Leverna while she's asleep. Blah 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 blah. I could try using Defense Curl maybe, but that's about all it could do. Instead, it's using Lucky Chat. Yeah, we can't use critical hits, that's not gonna affect us too much. And look, Leverna woke up and used Thief. Yay! And defeated the Muna. If Leverna had been first in the party, she would have gotten more experience from that, but oh well. But the cool thing about this nurse is that once we defeat her, then she actually heals our Pokemon. And we can actually come back to her at any time, and if we talk to her, she can heal our Pokemon. So that's really useful. I really like that feature in this game. So we can just go on and train in this area, and we can just come back here to heal instead of going all the way back to the Pokemon Center, unless we need to change the party or something because she's not a PC. But the cool thing about this area of the Pinwheel Forest, it doesn't have the interesting grass Pokemon I might have told you about at the beginning of the game, but it does have some fighting-type Pokemon. That's one thing about this area, so maybe I'll check the grass and see if I can find some fighting-type Pokemon. But first I'll battle this trainer, and I don't know, I'll just keep Lassie out, I don't know. Let's battle this preschooler. Hi, trainer, boing. Please show me what kinds of Pokemon you are training. Alright, Juliet, do you have a boyfriend named Romeo? Okay, that was a bad joke. So, it's gonna use a Cottony. Cottony is one of the interesting grass Pokemon I told you about earlier, but unfortunately you cannot catch it in the white version, you can only catch it in black. But there is a way of obtaining Cottony in white, and I'll show you what I mean by that later. But right now, I'm just gonna use... Well, Cottony has pretty high defense, so I'm gonna use Leer on it. Oh great, it's using Stun Spore? That thing knows Stun Spore? That's not good, that could paralyze Pokemon. So I hope it doesn't use Stun Spore, but we'll see, I guess. Oh great, it's using Leech Seed! That's even worse than Stun Spore! That means it'll drain our HP every turn. Well, Bite took out over half the Cottony's HP anyway, so I guess that's not too bad. I think I'll just use Tackle again, because I think that'll do more damage than Bite. Yeah, it did. Oh, Lassie almost got to level 15, but this is Petalil that Juliet's sending out, and Petalil actually I think is my favorite grass Pokemon in this whole region. So I'm gonna send out Orville, just because he knows Gust, which is strong against grass-type Pokemon. Although I think Petalil has higher special defense than the defense, if I remember correctly, but that's just kind of unfortunate. Oh well. At least Orville has a flying-type attack, so I'll use it. Mega Drain. That attack will drain the foe's HP, but fortunately it didn't do too much damage to Orville, so that's not too much of a big whoop. I think we can KO this Petalil on this next turn with Gust, honestly. Gee, I have a lot less to say in these Let's Plays than I do in my Let's Play of Mother 3, just because there isn't that much to say about a Pokemon game, I suppose. That's just kind of weird. And I don't know why Orville didn't KO that Petalil on that second Gust. That's just kind of weird. Like I said, Petalil does have pretty high special defense, so maybe that's why, but we defeated Juliet when we got like 52 Pokédollars, which isn't a lot. Preschoolers don't carry a lot of cash, I guess. I gotta switch out party members. I don't want Lassie to hog all the experience. Instead of going to put Laverna first in the party, just because I don't know who else to put first in the party. I'm just kind of picking my first party member at random. Okay, what have you got?
Hi, trainer boy. I will let you see what kind of Pokemon I have, Zoom.
And there I just made a Mother 3 reference, or I should have said an Earthbound reference. In Earthbound and in Mother 3, there's this creature called the Mr. Saturn, and it follows a lot of sentences with boing and zoom, and one of its catchphrases is hi, hi, hi. And that's actually the name of one of its themes, but I'm not gonna blab too much about Earthbound, and great is sending out a Rock'n'Rolla, that I didn't really want to happen. Instead, I think I'm gonna switch to Kikucho, just because Kikucho is really good at handling Rock'n'Rollas. I just trained a little bit in Wellspring Cave, and Kikucho is like the best Pokemon I have that can face up against those Rock'n'Rollas. And look, that Rock'n'Rolla's using Rock Blast. Actually, I trained Brock a little bit, and now he knows Rock Blast, and I think Rock'n'Rolla learns that attack at level 14, so I guess it makes sense that this one knows it. Let's just use Water Gun. I might take 2 of these to KO it, just because I know one Water Gun won't do it. But yeah, I'll just use Tackle to KO it, because I think it only has 1 HP left. I don't feel like wasting Water Guns, I think. It's always a good idea not to waste water, right? Yeah, your Pokemon is sturdy and great. It's a Rock'n'Rolla. What do you expect? Kikucho's HP is getting low, isn't it? No, it isn't. He has 25 HP left. I think he'll be fine. What's his item? Ooh, it's an item. It's an item. It's an item. Let me have it. It's a Great Ball! Yay! Although I just bought a few Great Balls at the Pokemart. Well, I shouldn't even say the Pokemon anymore, unless the Pokemon is just considered to be part of the Pokemon Center. I don't really know anymore, honestly. I don't really know. But anyway, I shouldn't have Laverna first in the party, honestly, because there are fighting-type Pokemon out here, and who I should have first in the party is Madama, right? Actually, I think I will. I think I'll put Electra first in the party, just, again, because I don't know who the heck to put in the party. But actually, I think it's good that I'm putting Electra first, because one of the Pokemon can appear here. Ooh, it's a Throw! Oh my gosh, it's a Throw! Throw is one of the fighting Pokemon that can appear in this area. I think I'll try to catch this thing, actually. So I'll use Shockwave on it and see how much damage that does. Wow, cool, I ran into a Throw without even realizing it. Throw is like a really strong fighting Pokemon, too, and Throw knows Bind. Okay. Yeah, Throw is pretty tough. I'm probably gonna use Charge, honestly. I think even a Charge Shockwave will not KO him on this next turn, so... Yeah, that Throw is just using Bind again. Now, Bind kind of sucks because while the foe is using Bind, then you can't switch out. So I may have to wait a few turns before I can switch back to Madama, which I want to do. Especially for Throw, because Throw is a pretty strong Pokemon, so it'll be pretty hard to catch. So I want to make sure it's asleep. But I think one more Shockwave should do it. And I don't think this one will get the boost, and if it does, I will be very upset because I want that Throw. Yeah. Let's use Quick Attack. Okay, its HP's in the red zone. And it's using Bind. Oh good, it's freed from Bind. That means I can be free to switch, and that means Madama won't be attacked, actually. That's good. It's good that it's using Bind. Thank you, Throw. But yes, I really want to catch this Throw, because fighting Pokemon are very useful against Lenora, just like that one girl said. And I'm gonna use Yawn on it. Yeah, you're gonna unleash energy, but you're not gonna do anything because you didn't take any damage, and I don't want to attack you anymore, so just use Defense Curl. While you lowered my defense, I'm gonna raise my defense to counter your attack. I guess the only attacking move that Throw knows is Bind right now. I guess he doesn't even know any fighting attacks. But yeah, I gotta catch this thing anyway. I don't really care if it doesn't know any fighting attacks. I could teach it Rock Smash if nothing else. But I'm gonna use a Great Ball on this just because I know Throw is a pretty hard Pokemon to catch. Let's hope this Great Ball catches it. Throw is pretty hard to catch. Come on, Throw. Come on, Throw. Come on. Yay! I caught a Throw! Alright! Yay! I caught a Throw. Now this Pokemon is only I don't know if it's only available to catch in white, or maybe it's just more common in white. There's another Pokemon called Sock that I think is more common in black. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But the cool thing about Throw and Sock, they're kind of partner fighting Pokemon. They're like the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan of Unova. There's so many analogs to the original 151 Pokemon in Unova, I've noticed. I mean, there's a Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan of... But yes, I already came up with a nickname for this Throw, and they're based off of off of a duo from Sesame Street, I think. So if I caught a Sock, I would name it Bert, but I'm naming this one Ernie. I mean, don't Throw and Sock look kind of like Bert and Ernie if you look at them enough? Can we access this item that's over there on the ledge? Ah. Hey, here's another Pokemon that can appear in this area, Timpole. And it's good that I'm having Electra out first, because Timpole is water-type. But I don't really like Timpole. Like I said, not a lot of the water Pokemon in Unova really interest me. There is one that's kind of interesting to me, but Timpole is not it. So I think I'm just going to use Shockwave on this thing, just for the heck of it, just so Electra can have some experience. And that didn't even KO it. Oh, you're going to use Growl? Well, that's kind of useless. Yeah, this will be a good training place for Electra, just because of all these Timpoles. Alright. Actually, hold on a minute, I want to bring up my nickname file, just so I can know what nicknames to give my Pokemon, because there's this other Pokemon that I want to catch, and I want to make sure I give the proper nickname to it. Alright, there we go. First, let's see what's down here. We have another trainer. I'm going to switch out my Pokemon then. What about who am I going to send out? I'm going to send out my Dama, I guess. I really don't know. Alright, trainer, what do you got? What do you got? Okay, I'm brave and I'm bold. Let's get right to the battle. Well, you can't have a bold nature. It's only Pokemon that can have bold natures. So why are you even saying that? Keita? That's kind of a weird name. Oh, you're sending out a Tympole. Great, I should have used Electra. Oh well, at least I'm not using a Pokemon who's weak against water. At least I don't have Salsa in the party. And you're alerted to Bubble Beam. Wow, Tympole knows Bubble Beam? Well, that's a pretty strong attack, but I'm not too worried because Madama has pretty high special defense. And I'm gonna use Psybeam. I don't know. I'm just gonna use Bubble Beam. Okay. Well, gee, I wish Kikucho would learn Bubble Beam. I mean, he hasn't really learned any new water attacks. Oh well, like a dream, right? Oh, but new Supersonic? Oh, that's unfortunate. Now Madama's confused. That's just great. I forgot about that. But fortunately, it didn't hurt itself. Or she didn't hurt herself. I know Madama's gender. Madama's not gender neutral or anything. Okay, here's another Tympole. I know she's low on HP, but I'm gonna send out Electra anyway. Just because I think she can take care of this Tympole, provided it doesn't use Bubble Beam. Let's see. Let's see if one Shockwave will do it. I don't know if it will. Probably won't. Oh, great, it's using Supersonic! That's even worse! Because I don't want Electra to hurt herself in her confusion, because she has high attack and low defense, and the Pokemon that have high attack and low defense hurt themselves a lot in their confusion. So I hope Electra doesn't hurt herself in her confusion! Thank you! Thank you! Alright. Experience for Electra. And another Tympole! Well, I'm going to switch Pokemon because Electra's confused. Who am I going to send out now? I'm not gonna send out Kikucho just because he's resistant to Tympole's water attacks. That's what I'm gonna do. Right, Kikucho? Right. Let's go beat up that tadpole. Tympole is the Poliwag of Unova. Gee, there's so many analogs with old Pokemon in Unova. Now I'm calling Tympole the Poliwag of Unova. Okay, Bubble occasionally lowers speed, but not that that's really gonna matter because Pikachu was already slower than that Tympole. Okay, I think I'll have to use Tail Whip in order to KO this thing again. Okay, and that Double Beam is only doing 5 damage, so I think we'll be fine. Come on, one more tackle should do it. Don't get a critical hit. Okay, there we go. What? What do you mean that didn't KO it? Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to switch Pokemon. I'll switch to Madama, I guess. Because for some reason I just don't want Pikachu to faint. I guess I'm in this Nuzlocke challenge mindset. And the Nuzlocke challenge is the special thing you can do to make a Pokemon game harder, as if Pokemon games are not already hard enough. Where there are 3 rules to it. 1, you have to nickname every Pokemon you catch. 2, when you go to a new route, you only have a chance of capturing the first Pokemon you see on that route, or other area. And 3, if a Pokemon faints, it's dead, meaning you can never use it again. And I'm actually currently doing that in Pokemon Pearl. I'm trying to do that, and so far none of my Pokemon have fainted yet, so it's going kinda well, but enough blabbing about that, so let's just defeat this Tympole. And I'm probably gonna have to end the video right after this, because we're at 19 minutes now. Alright, blah 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 blah. But I think actually, before I stop the video, I want to see if this other new Pokemon will appear. So I'm gonna send out Orville, just because this other Pokemon that I want to try to catch is fighting type. So let's see if we can actually encounter it. Hey, there it is! Timber! And it's male, okay. I guess Timber have a higher chance of being male than female, which is good because I know exactly what to name this thing if it's male, and it's a pretty awesome name, so I'm gonna use Gust on it because I don't think that'll KO it. I hope it will KO it. Oh good, it didn't. Okay, now I'm gonna use Quick Attack. Okay, now it's using Low Kick. I think if I put it to sleep, I think it'll be good enough to catch. So I'm just gonna switch out to Madama. And I know we're at 20 minutes, but whatever. Okay, it knows Vide apparently. Low kick will not be very effective because Madama's psychic type. I'm gonna use Yawn, blah 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 blah. Okay, hopefully Madama doesn't faint on this turn. Come on, come on, come on. Fall asleep. Thank you. Okay, I gotta try using a Pokeball on this thing now. Timber is not as hard to catch as Throw is, so I think an ordinary Pokeball will work on it. Hopefully. Come on. Come on. Yay! I caught a Timber! That's 2 fighting Pokemon! And I know exactly what to name this thing, and I'll hurry through this because I know we're at 20 minutes. The Pokédex entry doesn't matter. It matters about as much as the points on whose line is it anyway. So I'm gonna give this Pokemon a nickname, and I know exactly what to name it. I'm going to name it after another character from Mother 3. Just like I named my Pansy or Salsa, I'm going to name this guy... Flint! Named after a character who some people have said is a lot like Chuck Norris. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal my Pokemon here. See if we can just go back to this nurse and just heal our Pokemon. But I'm gonna check on the 2 Pokemon why did I heal a second time? But thank you for watching and stay tuned for part 13 of Let's Play Pokemon White.